think I might have figured out why they call it Silent Hill F. It's because after and during your first playthrough, you might find yourself wondering, what the F is going on? You play a young girl named Hinako who gets caught up in a hellish supernatural situation in a foggy town with deadly mannequins and other creepy nonsense.
Oh, hell no!
Graphics and sound are important in a game like this because they set the tone and create the atmosphere for the entire survival horror experience. Silent Hill F is quite a good looking game with some cool and appropriately grotesque art and sound design.
Damn, that's some scary shit.
But the graphics aren't anything you've never seen before, and I did often experience some harsh stuttering during many of the cutscenes. The small Japanese town it's mostly set in, though, is detailed and pretty, and there are some other great looking areas you get whisked away to at times as well.
Well, actually, that's none of your business, Christine.
So when it comes to the story, I don't know if it was just me, but I didn't understand the metaphors being offered up until right at the very end, and it felt like the last sections of the 12-hour campaign had overstayed their welcome a little. However, the ending itself did ultimately leave me feeling good, albeit a little confused about the whole experience. That's when I discovered that the game has additional endings and some changes that are only unlockable with multiple playthroughs. Great bang for your buck if you're into that sort of thing.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But many of you will sooner find yourself heading to YouTube to watch endings and explainer videos. So if you get to the end and you're feeling a little bit confused about what on earth just happened and what's going on, that's kind of by design.
What the hell's going on? I mean, what the hell is going on?
But I'm not here to spoil anything, so I'm going to leave it at that. So in the beginning of Silent Hill F, the game gives you two different difficulty options, one for action and one for puzzles. Now, of the two action difficulty choices, you only get story or hard mode. Story is too easy and doesn't even use all the game systems, and then hard is just brutal in comparison. So Silent Hill F is sorely lacking a middle option that provides a good but more manageable survival horror experience, and a few extra enemy types wouldn't have hurt either. I played the puzzles on hard, which is the standard offering, and it was actually pretty good. On the easier of the two difficulty levels, the game felt a little too action heavy, with dodging and counterattacks that didn't feel all that well suited to what should be a survival horror, because even if someone chooses this mode to play more of a story focused experience and not have it be too hectic, I still would have preferred something that gave me more incentive to run away and avoid enemies, rather than just run around smacking a bunch of them, because truth is, while you would expect it just to remove some tension, the problem is it actually can get a little bit boring and tedious sometimes. I'm actually somewhat of a Silent Hill virgin myself, as I've never properly played any of the mainline numbered Silent Hill games, but based on everything I do know about the games and stories and what I've heard from fans over the years, I'm not convinced that Silent Hill F is a good representation of what fans might think of as a proper Silent Hill experience. I can still recommend Silent Hill F, but it's not an entirely strong recommendation. It is good, and I like where the story goes, but as a whole, it's maybe only an immediate option for horror lovers who have already exhausted all other options. And at the same time, hardcore Silent Hill fans might find it to be too much of a departure from what they're used to, and too loosely connected to the rest of the franchise. If you're looking for something that's a lot like this, really well put together and already showing up on sales, check out Alan Wake 2 if you haven't played it yet. It's phenomenal. And if you're on PS5 or PC, you can always take a look at the Silent Hill 2 remake, which I haven't played yet. I'm really excited to play it, and I hear it's amazing. If you've already been playing Silent Hill F, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.